Shalom, all praise be to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Rakaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS. Salutations to the Akim pushing this good news, this truth, throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their life for Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai's sake, in sincerity and in truth. Adawan Ratazah, meaning Lord willing, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Okay, and you know, even though we know we're in end times, okay, and we can see that throughout biblical prophecy. Okay, another sign is signs in the heavens. Okay, and that's been more of a common occurrence. Over the couple of years. Over the few years recently. Okay, we see more of that. All right, so that's how close we are to the return of Yahushua Hamashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls, Jesus Christ. Okay, because these things were written, you know, in the scriptures, man, and hey, they're playing out. Okay, whatsoever things were written aforetime is written for our learning. All right, that we through faith and hope of the scriptures, roughly paraphrasing, might have hope. We through patience of the scriptures might have hope, roughly paraphrasing. All right, okay. So as you can see, this is an article from endtimeheadlines.org. Okay, and the headline says, the sun unleashes largest solar flare in 6 years, causing disruptions to radio communications with planes. Alright, this is recent. Okay. It says NASA reports a massive solar flare has erupted on the sun, releasing a large amount of radiation energy, and the entire event was captured on video by a spacecraft. The space agency released images Thursday, which NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center called the largest solar flare since September the 10th, 2017. The flare was reported as an X2.8, which is among the most intense events, and sent a burst of radiation hurtling toward Earth. Space experts classify flares according to strength, with the smallest being known as B class, followed by C, M, and finally X class. Within each category, numbers are assigned to events that help determine its scale. This means the 2.8 is on the low end of a strong event. The strongest solar flare in recorded history is believed to have been an X45, which occurred in 2003, like 20 years ago, but most X-class events rank between 1 and 9. The most recent event was strong enough to cause some high-frequency radio blackouts on Earth. Okay, and there's going to be power outages, man. There's going to be, you know, the grid is going to go down, basically. Okay, so there's going to be, whether it be by EMP, electromagnetic pulse, okay, which disrupts and destroys electronic communications and things that rely upon that, okay, like your tablet, your phone, your laptop, your computer, Xbox, all right, even electrical things within your car, all right, any form of technology that requires, electricity will be affected by, the grid being shut down, okay, and things like that, all right, and this is something that the elites want, the nobility of Esau, beginning with Amalek, all right. The Ish people, small hatters, alright? Okay? Because, they want uh, order ab chaos, or order through chaos. Okay? So they want all out, you know, chaos to ensue in society, man. Okay? So blackouts are something that's gonna happen, man. Okay? Federal agencies described the event as one of the largest solar radiation events ever recorded, and even said there was a significant radio communication interference with aircraft. Okay? You see, so hey man, that's these are the times that we're in, okay, and it's going to definitely have a tremendous impact on the communication, radio communication with aircraft, and and even certain transportation vehicles, okay. So we'll get some scriptures. All right. a lot of people, they like to, attribute this to science only. And the word science just means knowledge or to know. Okay. It's the book of Luke, chapter 21, and verse 25. And these are the words of Yahushua, since it's in red. And look at the subheading, the return of Hamashiach. Okay. And it says, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Okay. So there's going to be signs in the sun, the signs in the moon, signs in the stars. Okay. Signs in the heavens, man. Okay. And we've seen, we're seeing the beginning stages of distress on the nations. Okay. And that's just going to intensify. Okay. And, it's just going to, things are going to grow worse. All right. You know, you got these people bigging up the scientists as if like they know it all right, as if they created these things, okay. And if and if you still believe in the Big Bang theory, evolution at this point, you need to check yourself, all right, because that's pseudoscience, pseudo meaning false, okay, evolved from monkey, and it's just a load of nonsense, okay, and they teach that as an absolute truth in the school when it's really just a theory, but really it's just nonsense, okay. We evolved from fish and monkey and things like that, man. And the Big Bang, everything just exploded, and then we just have complete order like that. And the Earth being millions, maybe billions of years old, and things like that. It's just that's false, okay. And again, they attribute all this, you know, they give all the credit to these scientists, who a lot of them are atheists, all right. Who claim, who think that they think that, they know everything. They know the Earth, all right, and everything that's in it, everything that's in the universe. Okay, and yes, they've discovered certain things, may have invented certain things. That's right, that's cool, you know. But they don't give the credit to the Lord, all right. And it's ultimately Yahweh Shema Shai that put the spirit on these scientists too, all right. Let's get the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 30, and it says, "The day of Ha'adawan Yahweh." Okay, it reads, "And I will show wonders in the heavens and in earth, blood and fire, and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of Ha'adawan Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh shall come." That's right, man. So the day of the Lord, man, it's it's not a fun day. It's a day of darkness, a day of gloominess, a day of doom. Okay, and these Christians got things backwards, thinking that the Lord is coming back, giving out candy and hugs, and sweet Jesus is coming back to love and save everyone, and that's furthest from the truth that we can hear, man. Furthest thing from the truth. Okay. I thought I'd look at radio communications with planes that disrupted. Okay. And it says, how do solar flares affect radio communication? During geomagnetic storms, some radio frequencies are absorbed and others are reflected, leading to rapidly fluctuating signals and unexpected propagation paths. Okay. It's just the basis of that. Okay. Now the Earth has its own electromagnetic field and things like that. But these devils, they defile this Earth, man. Garbage in the trying to throw garbage in space and things like that. Holes in the ozone layer, man, disrupting, the Earth's natural barrier. Okay, to protect us from the radiation from the sun, man. Okay, the Earth is defiled on the inhabitants thereof, that they transgressed the law, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. Yeah, that's these Edomites, the so-called white race, man. Who else does these things to the Earth? Okay, and then blame science. Look at this. What are the dangers of solar storms? Heliophysicists and other scientists studying space weather warn that flares and related solar outbursts can indeed interfere with modern life by damaging power grids, as well as by increasing radiation exposures for occupants of space habitats and high altitude aircraft. That's right. You know, disrupt flights even while in transit. Okay, and pilots flying planes, man, they need to communicate um with those who are stationed, in the buildings. Helping them guide, you know, helping them guide where they need to go, destination wise. Okay, and if there's interference in that, man, hey, that's problems, major problems. Do solar flares cause radio blackouts? That havoc makes it more likely for charged plasma particles to escape the sun, creating solar winds that can crash into Earth at speeds up to 1.8 million miles per hour. As well as radio blackouts, these winds can create beautiful spectacles on Earth. Okay, that's the thing, yeah. You see, these things are not a surprise to us, alright? These things are not a surprise to us whatsoever, alright? So, hey, you can get plane crashes from this and stuff like that, alright? All manner of communication being interrupted, okay? not being not being able to connect on the power grid, internet, things like that. Signal going down, alright? Okay. You see, these people are, you know, these people in the world, these heathens, they're dismayed at the signs. Okay, like it says in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse 2, which reads, Thus saith Adonai Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. That's right, man. You see, we're not dismayed at the signs of heaven, okay? Right, because we know this is prophecy. All right. Another thing they'll be dismayed at is the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of Yasha Alaman, the vehicle of salvation for the elect of the nation of Israel, consisting of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, West Indians and Haitians, as well as the Israelite foreigners, speckled birds, scattered amongst these other nations that may look like them, all right, but who are Israelites, right, according to their flesh, going back to their fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, all through their father's side, through the Spirit. We're the Lord's chosen people, man. Okay. See, we're not dismayed at them, at the signs. All right. The heathens are dismayed. It will be dismayed at the chariots and things like that, because to them it's a curse. All right. And Lord, when we're part of the elect, man, okay, that's gonna be our deliverance, man. All right. Those chariots. Okay. So this is where things are heading. So just wanted to do a quick lesson on that, Lord willing. This was brief, straight to the point, edifying. Especially to you new brothers and sisters coming in. Right? Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect, man. So with that, Kwame Asherala, Wa Mawaf Lababal. Peace, blessings, and mercy to the Bayath Shah Dawada, the house of David. Alright, being risen up in the last days through the Spirit. So Shalom.